So this isn't rye flour in there. It's oats
Good.
ground up, but it's just some molasses that makes that color.
Looking forward.
And this is black rice flour mixed with oats, and that's why it's this purple color, but it didn't work because I didn't put the psyllium fiber
So it's kind of
in to hold it together.
crumbly.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Thanks for giving me the heads up.
Yep.
Well, it looks pretty tasty. Whatever.
No,
Tasty.
that's good. And this is
What
hurts.
spiders can do, eh?
Hurts.
Yeah. Yikes. Hope it doesn't get much worse. We'll have to watch it. Sometimes you've had worse. Well, sometimes they can be like flesh-eating disease. They can just keep going. and going.
Spider bites?
That's why I'm surprised you've done so much work in bushes. You were saying like pretty well every day you get a spider bite and stuff like that, right?
In my house.
Well, this was in your house, but when you were working, doing shrubbery and stuff like that, you were saying get bitten.
Oh, I get spider bites all the time.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll just watch.
I've never had any. I mean, it hurts,
It's-
but it
yeah.
just goes away.
Yeah. Some people, bad reactions to spider bites. I don't know if it's an allergic sort of thing or if some spiders have really, really bad stings.
So you brought a book to review.
I always forget the most important thing, but I'm kind of buzzed from my ears were kind of feeling funny, but
Oh, you didn't bring one out.
no, I
Well,
forgot
then
to.
don't. Just sit
No,
down.
bring it.
No, do it another day. Eh.
Okay, I'm not quite finished. I'm 4 pages finished. I was going to say, yeah, I finished 99% of it because it's over 99% because it's 480 pages long. So then I don't have to make that disclosure and stuff like that. I've actually read way more than that because I've gone through the vocabulary 3 times, went through the pests twice. Donald Trump, Bernie Sanders, and both of them. So both pests for me is what
Huh. Well, as it turned out, the high road was not the road to take for the path today. I
you
ended
really
up
got beaten
following
up on it. Yep.
log deer trails.
To get up there.
And
I don't
get
know how
down.
you. Well, if you'd stuck
Because I
with
just
it, it would
ended
have been
up going
great.
down to where you were anyway.
Yeah. You mean it kind of ran out up there? No. If you'd stayed up there, it would have been grand.
If I managed to not get attacked by the hawk.
Oh, that's right. You were kind of bailing out on that rock.
Yeah.
I just finally I figured out that you'd kind of gone over there and got the hawk riled up. That's only after I saw you over there. I didn't understand why the hawk was responding what I thought so early to my intrusion, but I don't think it saw much of me at all. It was too concerned about you. It was very watchful. It was behaving like a watchdog. Thank heavens, not like a guard dog, like the other hawk.
Yeah.
I think the guy was kind of warning us not to go on his property in a very nice way.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Really, he was very, very nice
very
to us.
nice.
We didn't know we were on his property.
well, we weren't yet.
You're right, actually. It's only started with his fence. And he was very nice way. Keep on. So that's good.
I know. He was very friendly.
He was very, very nice. We won't mention
Anyway.
his name or anything like that, but he gave us lots of information about, animals there. And
I don't know.
in the coop.
I think you were totally misunderstanding. He was very
Yeah, he was, but he was helping us so we wouldn't go stomping on his property.
nice. I don't think so. I think he was
Maybe.
just not accustomed to seeing people.
No, he was saying he'd see the occasional people up there, right?
And he just figured they were lost, like
Yeah,
we
exactly.
were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't lost. We took an alternate path. So it's not as though
Yes. As I explained, it was the first time we'd ever taken that path.
I don't call that lost. We were heading up in the general direction of where we wanted to go.
Okay.
Now maybe he meant that too about
Yeah.
lost, but we knew. I mean, it did get us where we wanted to go. Right?
Yes.
So, if there are lots of alternative routes and you're heading in the right direction.
But I wouldn't recommend the trails that I took today for anybody.
No.
That was
I wouldn't
goats
recommend.
and deer.
Yeah, there were
They
lots
would-
of deer, evidence of deer on the trail that I was on. It was a deer trail. The way it started off, it seemed perfectly okay, but it soon enough degenerated into a deer trail. And you found the high road, somehow or another we got off of it, when we were doing that. As soon as we got down on that slope side,
Yeah.
I don't want to exaggerate, but
So
it was too close for comfort, like I almost ended up like sliding, and I felt as though I was going to topple over these ones.
nothing really to talk about from CBC.
Yeah, they don't cover COVID much anymore. It's it's all sorts of other stupid stuff.
Well, I mean, the one story we heard about,
Mhm.
there was a student who was being interviewed, and she comes from Ontario,
Yeah.
and she was going to school in the
New Brunswick.
Atlantic bubble.
In the Atlantic bubble. It's the first time
And
I'd grasped that.
I thought
What's your
that's what I was wondering. I
What?
was wondering if
It sounds like
I'd
a rock
be,
group.
Is as far as I know, Prince Edward Island is still not taking people in from elsewhere, but
They somehow or
apparently
another
the
had a
schools
breakout
must be.
in Prince Edward Island. Canadian. They've had a breakout where the numbers were getting.
So they did take some
Percentage-wise.
people in
I
then?
don't know.
Was it house?
It would be people from the United States. Hey,
Well, it might
I
not
own a
be.
house up here.
Probably not that. It's probably people from Ontario.
Could be. They'd have a harder time
Or
theoretically
people
shutting
from
them down.
Alberta. It's probably not people from the United States.
Well, it tends to be the people that I've seen visiting there have been from Quebec. Could be some people over there.
Anyway,
It's hard to say. I'm getting annoyed with Americans, and they're going up to Alaska.
what, you mean people with dual citizenship?
Well, yeah, I'm getting annoyed with people with dual citizenship. I don't care if it's Americans or Lebanese. Pick one or the other.
Are there Lebanese people with dual citizenship?
Oh, the last time they had a war, they were all hiding into Canada.
Well,
Save us, save us. Stop having wars. It's that simple. Lebanon's been a basket case basically since about 1970. And that's when the Iranians started taking over.
well,
Well,
I don't
a little
know.
bit
I
later.
mean, there's so many more civilized ways to have wars nowadays, you know?
Well, you can have hacker wars. There was the Cold War.
Basically, we're in one.
Yeah, exactly right. It's a Cold War. Russia's doing it too. It's a three-sided Cold War. Russia's got Donald Trump in their pockets and Bernie Sanders. Of course, that doesn't work out.
Well,
And China is trying many different things, right?
well, it's interesting that whole, like we keep hearing about, we're in post-colonial times and we're not. It's
What
just-
a laugh.
There are different colonists now.
Worse. Worse.
And
China's way worse than anyone except maybe the Belgians. The Chinese.
and the
Oh my
things
gosh.
that they're doing, it's really interesting actually. This whole thing. What's that called?
People's
The-
Republic of China, okay?
Yeah. What's that thing called with the internet thing and the smartphone
TikTok.
thing? No, the smartphone. What's it? They're the largest smartphone producer in the world or something like that. What company was it? And then there
Was that the G5?
Yeah, I think that was. Was that?
G, is that what they call a 5G thing? Fifth generation, I think is what it's short for.
We
Huawei.
really shouldn't do these things when my brain is overheated. And
Well,
I'm
mine's kind
exhausted,
of
so
overheated.
can't really
I'm
do
feeling
things
the
too well.
pain too. I'm amazed my hand's not shaking as much. More than it is because I had the dexamethasone yesterday. Heavy dose of steroids. Not recreation.
Yeah, what was that? 5G thing. What was that? Yeah,
It's some sort of
smartphone thing.
maybe, I'm not sure what it is, but it's some sort of internet connection. It's the next step up. They've only had 4 generations up to this point in time.
Yeah, and that should give them. Anyway.
Well, access to all sorts of stuff. It'll help out their industrial espionage, more traditional espionage.
Yeah, I like the mango cherry. That's good. It's
Yeah.
love the color too.
Pretty good color. I like the image. Pretty good color. Anyway, yeah, China's hammering down on Taiwan, Hong Kong, in a serious way. They've been fighting India.
Yeah.
They've been using their proxies, and no, they've actually been fighting India. I don't know if that's going to heat up to the point.
Hey. Is that a fly today, or is it a wasp today?
It looks to be a fly.
No, usually it's a wasp.
I noticed that. It was stalked by a wasp.
I'm too hot to do this right. Good thing.
Okay.